Gabby went from 1,000 Instagram followers to over 200,000 followers in just a few weeks after joining the Conscious Creator Academy. Oh, and did I mention she also made her first $10,000 in 90 days using our social media sales system despite being in a unique niche. In this interview, we break down everything from how she leveraged our Zero to Hero module to 200x her following, how she went from inconsistent growth to long-term revenue, and how she plans to turn her one-on-one coaching into a paid community. If you want to 10x both your followers and sales in the next 30 days, then I wouldn't miss out on watching this entire video. Gabriella, I am so excited to talk to you today about how you grew 100,000 followers in 4 days of joining CCA. And within the past 60 days that you've been in our program, you've made over $10,000 as well. So you are seriously a superstar student. I remember when you made your post, you're like, is this normal? I literally joined with 1,200 followers. I have 100,000 followers in 4 days. I also want to point out that you're very niche to specifically speaking your native language. So all these objections that people say like, oh, do I have to speak in English? You are just the perfect example that you can be exactly as you are and be so successful. So welcome to the show, Gabriella. Tell everyone who you are and what you do.
Hi, Julia. How are you? I'm so happy to join you here today. I was super excited when you asked me to join. I'm Gabriela. I'm from El Salvador, Central America, but I live in Spain. I've been living in Spain now for 6 years. I'm a registered dietitian. So yeah, definitely this CCA course is for anyone in any niche. It doesn't have to be marketing or something related to marketing world. A healthcare practitioner and CCA totally worked for me. So I'm specialized in women's hormonal health. And right now I'm even starting to join another minor degree in microbiome because CCA has given me this opportunity to have enough revenue to even scale up my business and learn more and invest in myself in my healthcare practice. So that's who I am, and I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And I want to just walk people through what happened with your story because it is so profound and so inspiring. So you joined CCA, you had 1,200 followers. What was the first thing that happened? I know you started going through the course. We have a really powerful module about the Zero to Hero story. So tell everyone how you grew 100,000 followers in 4 days of joining CCA.
It's incredible because I've been in social media for over 4 years now, and it was growing so slow. I've invested in so many marketing programs, another like nutrition centered business, and nothing had worked before, like literally nothing had worked before. And I felt so stuck. I was even scared when I joined CCA because I'm like, is it right for me? I've invested so much money and time before and like it hasn't worked. But as you said, I just started CCA. I was super excited. Like the welcoming was like, I can't express how welcome I was with the coaches, you, all the girls that had joined also CCA. I was confident because of all the welcoming, you know, and all the success stories that I was looking at the platform. And so I was confident enough, and I started to go through the CCA course. And when I got to the Zero to Hero, I even said like, oh yeah, this is, you know, stupid. Yeah, it's like my goal, like where I was. You know, I didn't feel that was going to actually help me in any way. But I still did it. And when I was doing the Zero to Hero, a reel came into my mind. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go there to the camera and just start and tell my story. And I didn't expect that story to actually become a boom. I posted the reel and I was actually working on another marketing strategy, creating viral content. For my surprise, in 5 days, this Zero to Hero became a boom, it skyrocketed and it became viral. I now have more than 2 million viewers on that reel. And that's what brought me most of my followers. As you said, I've scaled up more than 100K people in 4 days. And basically, it was because of me telling my zero to hero story. That really changed everything, literally. I was making zero revenue, and that helped me scale up, not just like in followers, but also people joined me, and I had more than 300 people on my waiting list wanted to work with me.
Wow. 300 people on your waiting list, 100,000 followers. Now 60 days in, that transmuted into $10,000. This is an amazing story. So before we even move on, like, how do you feel? Like, you're such a badass. How does this feel for you?
I feel super excited, but more than excited, I feel peace within me because I'm a mom. I have a 13-month-old boy. This has given me the peace to know that I can be with my family and at the same time be earning money without the hustle of being, outside of my house, working 8-hour, 10-hour. Right now, I'm barely working like 3 hours a day with one-on-one clients. CCA has given me like financial stability, mindful stability, like peace within myself. And it has given me much more than just, financial revenue, I have no words that can express what CCA has been for me, and all of your help, of the coaches' help, and even the community in CCA, because everyone is so supportive that you feel welcome all the time and you feel like you're never alone.
I love this. So I just feel it in your energy, girl. I'm like, I just feel your energy of like how peaceful and happy. And I remember actually the first time that you came to the call and we were shouting you out on the group call, you were like breastfeeding and crying, and you were like, this is the fulfillment, like being able to be with my son, like be a really present mom and still earn money and have the community and have the following. It's native to your language, so it feels comfortable and confident for you. Like, it is just such a beautiful pathway. So now that you've gone through this, right? Now you actually have over 200,000 followers. I think you told me around 266,000 at the time of this recording. So my question to you is, what do you think about the program specifically helped you? I know we talked about like the Zero to Hero module, but what about our approach made it different than maybe the other gurus or social media experts you thought you invested in and things like that?
First of all, I think that, as I said before, the community, your help, you can't find this in any other program. And then the rest of the modules, they are super specific through what steps you have to take. I remember going through the part where you said you need to buy the Alex Hormozi book, and I became crazy. I ordered the Alex Hormozi book. I even ordered a book that was Make ChatGPT Become Alex Hormozi, and I read the book in one night. Like, literally, I went through that book in one night. I was like in ChatGPT, making ChatGPT become Alex Hormozi, creating my most viable offer. It helped me in so many ways. I also I had zero revenue before. I had zero idea of what to do apart from a one-on-one coaching, and CCA opened my mind. I even was able to open a membership, my own membership in school. It helped me scale my business too, like in a super good way. Create my low ticket offer. I didn't even have one low ticket offer. I've created 2 low ticket offers now. I started with the one-on-one coaching, but as I've been going through these days and all this, I'm now ready to scale up, because I remember Coach Terry telling me, Gabby, you are able to scale your business. You're able to charge more than 1K for what you do. And I really felt scared because I'm like, I'm a health practitioner. Everyone is different. I don't know how to manage many people like in a group, because sometimes I felt that people don't feel comfortable like telling their stories and this. Now I can say that I'm confident enough, and I'm working in a 1K offer that I'll be launching in the next couple of days. I'll be having like a hybrid program that will combine one-on-one community and group coaching plus like a recorded program. So it will look a lot like CCA, but that wouldn't have been possible if you guys wouldn't given me that courage to go and look for all these ideas, because I felt lost. And now with CCA, that's something that's gone. I'm not scared. I've seen my health practice grow, and I'm now super confident enough to scale up my business. I'm so ready to scale up my business. So basically my program structure will be super similar to CCA.
I have a quick ask for you, my friend. You may have found this podcast because someone shared it with you, or maybe I even shared it on social media. That's the secret: growth. Sharing things you love with others. Word of mouth is one of the fastest and easiest ways to support your favorite creators, and it would mean the world to me if you could take a few seconds to share this with someone who needs to hear it, whether it's on your Instagram page or in a message to your friends and family. These small actions mean the world to me, and I appreciate you supporting our show. Now let's get back into the episode. Yeah, I love that. And let's provide some insight for people, like what that really means. And what Gabby's saying is that we have a program, CCA, right? Conscious Creator Academy, where we have elements of do it yourself, which is what she's talking about, right? Our 0 to Hero module, just one specific video is what got her this 100,000 boost in followers in 4 days. But then we also have community, right? So using a platform like School, which is where we host our course, using a platform like School really engages people so you don't feel alone. And then what we also have is elements of one-on-one coaching. So Gabby got on a call with one of our coaches, Coach Terry, and Coach Terry helped expand her mind, helped her think bigger and better and stronger. And this is what catapulted her to her next level. And when Gabby's talking about now going from a one-on-one model to a done with you, or a one-to-many model is what it's called, she's like, I've learned that you can have all these different parts and all these different elements and create it into one grand slam offer, while you can only work about 3 hours a day, which is so powerful because, especially, being a health practitioner, that wouldn't be possible if you had a job. You'd have to maybe do a 12-hour shift, or maybe you would have to work every day of the week. And having this freedom of building as a content creator and really pairing up being a content creator and a CEO is exactly what you did. So Gabby, with all of this being said, my question to you is, before you joined CCA, did you have any fear or any worries?
I joined CCA asking for a loan. I didn't have the money. So I was scary. I was super scared. I've never asked for a loan. And not even for a program. I had no idea if it was the right choice, if I was doing the correct thing. But now I see 2 months ago behind, and I'm like, yeah, it was definitely the best thing that I could invest in. It has not only allowed me to pay that loan, but also now I'm able to scale up and earn more money. I even said to Coach Terry this once, and I'm like, it's super funny because now that I'm more focused into my business and work, I have more money and I spend less. I'm also able to have that savings, because your mind go into scaling your business, wanting to give your 100% to your clients, to your patients, that I'm not now I'm not thinking on, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. No, I'm even saving that money.
Gabby, this is so inspiring. And I really I'm so proud of you for just being so authentic and being so vulnerable. Thank you. Just saying, I took out a loan for this program and now I didn't just make back my investment. You 100x, you grew this community. And I think this is the power of what we're teaching, where it's a lot of people I feel are attracted to our program because the financial opportunity, right? You can make 10K in 90 days, you can grow your following. But what you said is really the secret, that you build an asset that now, yes, in the short term of 60 days, we can look at and measure your return on investment. But what you're saying is you now have an asset, you have leverage. And that's the secret, that we teach you how to build leverage, which is a community, people who know, like, and trust you, a business model that you can sustain and scale. So right now, we're talking at day 60? What about when we're at like day 600, right? In 2 years, look at what's going to come just from this one investment in yourself. And I also love that you talked about how it's not just your business revenue. Look at the way your mind expanded. You got better at financial management because now you have more responsibility. You're being called to this higher level of like, I have 200,000 plus people depending on me. I'm going to invest in my growth. I'm going to invest in maybe more certifications, more skills, more knowledge. This is just so beautiful. Like, you're made for entrepreneurship, girl. I don't know if anyone ever told you that, but like, you are so made for it because you totally have the mindset.
Yeah, I totally recommend CCA, your community, and what you said, like, because I'm 26 years old now, and sometimes when I'm having like this peace time, I'm thinking and I'm like, yeah, I'm only 26 years old. What will happen in 10 years? Like, if I've scaled my business now, what will happen in 10 years? Like, I can't even imagine because this is just the starting point, you know? I'm super grateful to join your community, your program, have you as a mentor. It has totally changed everything, not just my business, but my mentality, everything. Like, I love that in your program, you also focus on like how your day should look like. Though right now for me is a little bit difficult because I'm a breastfeeding mom. So sometimes even though I have like a schedule set, that changes because of my baby. Like, my baby is the one that sets my schedule, but I try to implement all of the things that you tell us on CCA, like having a schedule, starting your day super early, going to sleep early, because sleeping is super important. Yesterday, I was so happy because I just had one one-on-one client, and then at the end of the day, I was like, oh yeah, I just needed to relax. I'm going to bed early, and yeah, it's been like a life changer, literally.
I'm so proud of you, Gabby. Thank you so much for opening up, sharing your heart, being vulnerable, showing people what's possible, for just having a dream of, going from 1,000 followers to literally 200,000 in just this short amount of time. So thank you for being a perfect example of what's possible for creators and for people. So with that being said, is there anything else you want to share before we wrap up this episode?
I don't think so. I think that everything is been said now. I'm super happy to be able to join today here on your podcast. I hope that I could join anytime soon.
Thank you, Gabby. I will link everything where people can find you in the show notes and just can see your success, maybe connect with you if they're interested in your services. And I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you so much for everything.